Alright guys, just a real quick video here. I'm so beyond excited about this because it both confirms, or points towards confirmation that the neonatal, which I've had, I've been on the fence about what, how reliable they are and whatnot, because they seem to be kind of spearheading the campaign as far as the pedophile busts that are happening around the country. But a lot of them aren't touched on by the mainstream, but at the same time, a lot of them are. So I've been on the fence with neonatal for a while, but they're like, if this pans out, I think true vindication may be here, folks. Because as you can see here, okay, so they reported that Putin warns Trump, expose elite pedophiles, or I will begin naming names. This week, Hamburg will play host to a historical meeting between world leaders Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin on the fringe of the G20 summit. The encounter between the two most powerful men in the world will be their first, as presidents are set to discuss a range of issues in a bid to forward relations between Russia and the United States. Ahead of this historic rendezvous, Russian President Vladimir Putin has made one thing clear, that Trump must expose pedophiles in Washington, D.C., otherwise Russia will begin naming names. Go check out the article if you want. But yes, it's because what just happened absolutely confirms this. Let's go and switch on over to Twitter. Everyone here is talking about why John Podesta refused to give the DNC server to the FBI and the CIA. Disgraceful. Now, people... Okay, now this is focusing on two different things. As you can see, this Jack Schofield jackass just immediately jumped to, he must be talking about Pizzagate, because that's the only other time I've heard John Podesta's name in the news, because I actually don't know fucking jack shit about fucking politics. I don't know, that checkmark could be a political journalist, so I might have just put my foot in my mouth there. But my point is, just automatically associating anything to do with Podesta as Pizzagate, and I know the same can go the same way towards me, but if it's not Pizzagate, there is something else which is very relevant and which still kind of hints towards, the idea that Pizzagate could be real. Although we're trying to take the Pizzagate away from it. It's pedogate. Pizzagate focuses too much on the pizza, on the single location, and it, when you look into it, it just shows you the whole fucking mainstream's bullshit narrative of it, not covering any of the facts or evidence that have led to the claims. But at the very least, this is suspicious on terms of, okay, if Obama knew that the Russians might interfere with our elections, which they've claimed that they did know ahead of time, and that's why Obama was monitoring the Trump campaign with the unmasked NSA surveillance data, which is illegal as all hell to single somebody out without reason. So they came up with this, they went along with the whole bullshit narrative of, Russian involvement, and they're sticking to their guns on, Obama knew that there was potential Russian involvement in the upcoming election. So that's why he was being monitored, and that's why we have Michael Flynn's phone call, and that's why, we broke a lot of laws. Yeah, this is highly suspect. If you don't see this as suspect, you choose not to see it as suspect, and you should probably suspect that you might be the end result of an MK Ultra CIA mind control experiment. And if you still think that's a conspiracy, I'll just pop on one over here real quick. Alright, CIA.gov and MK Ultra. I'm not going to go through all the files with you guys, but you can go ahead and check it out. Freedom of Information Act request, CIA.gov. There you go. Mind control experiments on the CIA.gov /library/reading room. You don't get much more official than that, folks. So if you still think that mind control is a conspiracy theory, if you still think that the fact that you're so anti-mainstream media, yet your narrative always seems to be the same as the mainstream media, you might need to accept the fact that you have been the subject of an MK Ultra experiment. Like, it's, I mean, at this point it's past an experiment, it's application. Like, it's the past three generations have been, like, slowly they've consolidated all the information going through the airwaves, with the exception of the internet now. And God willing, we'll hold on to that. But yeah, it's supposed to be a quick video. I gotta get some grub in me. Remember, folks, question everything. Spiral out.